Oh, damn. If only you knew the effort that it took for me to be here right now. I woke up at 4 AM to a rat scratching at my door. I figured why not make the most of it and do a sunrise video. I got to my location 20 minutes away carrying my little stool, including the tripod and the camera of course. Arrived and realized that I don't have my phone, which has my script on it. Ran back home. Seriously, man. Ran back, and now you won't believe that my script on my phone isn't downloaded onto my phone because I have no internet out here in this little tiny German village. I by no means consider myself to be like the greatest photographer. Not even like, to be honest, remotely okay, but I do take advanced selfies and you guys love them and I love teaching you this. And a lot of people often ask me what kind of gear I have with the impression that I have so much stuff, but I'm excited to show you that I actually have so very little stuff. Yes, it's extremely high quality and I will give myself that. I love high quality gear. However, in the past I have worked with a lot of different makes and models and types of cameras that haven't been this high quality, and I've worked with a very limited range my whole entire career as a photographer YouTuber, and it's obviously enough. I'm making a full-time living out of this. I'm enjoying my craft. I'm living off my creativity, which is exactly what we want as creatives. So without further ado, let me get into it and share with you my gear. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, and I absolutely love Skillshare. It's an online learning community with thousands of classes in design, business, photography, and much more. Skillshare is also a lot more affordable than most learning platforms out there. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to high quality classes from experts working in their fields, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. There's a link in the description where the first 500 people can get 2 months free of premium membership with Skillshare. Please get on board. I want you guys to learn as much as possible, as fast as you can. So I'm actually not sure if that was like super awesome or super lame because I'm actually a very awkward person. And if I feel like expressing myself somehow, I kind of just do it, but I never know if it's cool or not. And I think maybe, can I ask you guys something? Can we maybe like make this little agreement that if it is lame, you just like let me know instead of being like, that bitch is crazy. I don't want to be like following her anymore, because I think maybe that would like give us all permission to just kind of trial creativity and see where it takes us instead of being like, oh, people might not like it, so I won't even try. I think trying is kind of part of the creative process and allows you to get the absolute most out of yourself. So let me know if that was cool or lame, either or. The camera I use is a Sony a7S II. I have previously used a Nikon D800 and a Canon 70D. I have tried a lot of different makes. The reason I love the Sony is because it's always so crisp and the video quality is just sexy. The lens that I use is a 24-105 Sigma Canon lens, and I have a Metabones adapter on my camera. The camera's not speaking very well to this lens because of the Metabones adapter. It sucks. So I do encounter a lot of technical issues right now. The microphone that I use is a sexy Rode microphone R series. Let's go with that. Of course, I have a dead cat on there, SD cards. My tripod is a serious tripod. It's freaking dope. It is so good. It is falling apart because I really treat my gear not very well, unfortunately. I have a whole bunch of lens filters that I've just been given. 2 spare batteries for my Sony because Sony has the world's smallest batteries and you need a lot of spare batteries. 4 hard drives, headphones for editing, quick release L plate for my tripod so that I can take vertical photos for my Instagram, my camera bag, which I don't love. It's really cool because it doesn't look as much of a camera bag as a camera bag does look like, which I don't really love the look of them, but it just doesn't have a lot of space and it's not very cushioned. It's not very good for keeping your gear safe. That is for sure. My Mavic Pro drone plus spare batteries and filters for my drone. Dude, this is so sick. There's like bochane. That's all I know them as. I don't know what they're called in English because I learned about them when I was living in Poland. So there are definitely limitations on the gear that I have, and I wish I had extra gear at times. And those limitations include something that I don't know what I wrote down. We have to go back to my house to check out my script. It's 5 AM, I don't want to make it up again. The lens that I have, as I said, it's got technical difficulties. For one, definitely get a Sony if you're going to get a Sony camera. Even if it's more expensive, it is definitely worth it. My lens also only goes to f4, meaning that I struggle getting nice blurry images. I would love to have a 16 to 35 millimeter lens. I think that's the only lens that I'd like to upgrade to because when I vlog, this camera's really heavy and I look ridiculous. And also it's super close, so it's very, very personal, and I prefer to take a little bit more of the environment in with a wide angle lens like the 16 to 35. I think a second camera body would be amazing for me, because right now if I do tutorials, I can't show you guys the behind the scenes of my camera setup that looks good. I use my phone and I'd say my drone is probably too good too. I really don't need a Mavic Pro. I use it so little. I'm scared to use drones, like really petrified. I'm always sweating whenever I use drones, so I don't need one. And I think a Mavic Air would be enough because it's smaller, more compact, and because I use it so very little. I'm really happy with the gear that I have. I think it's really awesome whenever you start into photography and you really restrict yourself with the gear that you have, because otherwise you're just you're toying with too many things and you think you need stuff. But I want to only buy lenses when I know specifically what I'm going to use it for. Otherwise I'm going to end up with hundreds of lenses that I hardly ever use, and I don't really know how to push them to their limits. Whereas now, I know what my 24 to 105 lens does. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that this can work or that can't work. I know what's going on. And when I get my 16 to 35 vlogging lens, perfect. Just as a reminder to anyone that is ever complaining about that they can't make their art their full-time income, or they don't have enough education or money, etc., to make their art work, I'm giving you guys 2 months worth of free education, so do snatch that up. It'll be worth it for you. I'm excited to see you progress on your journey. So you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that today's video is dictated by you guys, because I asked you whether you wanted to be indoors, outdoors, outfit choice, if you wanted crazy Sorelle or normal Sorelle. And also you guys chose the topic of today's video, which is super exciting, and this would be the completion of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see my Instagram with all my work, please do so right here. And until next time, peace. I said peace, but you couldn't hear.